Elite Facts presents
10 laws you won't believe exist.
10.
Feeding pigeons, San Francisco. It's illegal to feed pigeons on the streets of San Francisco. The city, famous for the Golden Gate Bridge, blames the ubiquitous birds for spreading disease and damaging property. If you're caught feeding any pigeons, you'll face quite a large fine. This law is so serious that the council who passed the law encourages citizens to report people who they've seen feeding pigeons. Personally, we think this law is for the birds.
9.
Possession of Vicks inhaler, Japan. In Japan, over-the-counter allergy and sinus medications that contain the ingredient pseudoephedrine, such as Vicks inhalers and Sudafed, are banned under Japan's strict anti-stimulant drug laws. It's sort of fair, as Sudafed is a main source of pseudo, which is used as a main ingredient in the manufacturing of methamphetamine. However, we honestly can't see the reason for banning inhalers that contain pseudo.
8.
Having body odor while at the library, Houston, Texas. The Houston City Council must be hygiene freaks for this law to have passed. Someone on the council must have had enough of people with bad body odor coming into their library and disturbing them while they're trying to read a book. It's kind of ridiculous, but let's be honest here. Anyone who has taken any kind of public transportation has, at one point or another, encountered that one person who's jumped on board that reeks of horrendous body odor. So in a way, we kind of get where Houston's City Council is coming from with this law, even though many think it just plain stinks.
7.
Flying pirate flags, Stafford Borough, England. For whatever ridiculous reason, in Stafford Borough, England, the city's council banned a pirate flag from being flown at a 6-year-old pirate-themed birthday party. The reason for their decision to order it taken down was because they were worried that if they let the old skull and crossbones fly, it would open the door for many other flags that may cause offense to other residents in the neighborhood. The family were eventually allowed to fly the flag. Well, that is after paying a £75 permit fee just to fly it for their son's birthday. Parents of the year as far as we're concerned, just for dealing with the council's garbage laws in order to make their son happy.
6.
Boiling lobsters, Reggio, Italy. So in the town of Reggio, Italy, no one there can stand to eat lobster for the sole reason that they know the pain the creatures go through in order to be served. Sure, it's not pleasant for any animal that's killed and served for dinner, but lobsters have it the worst as they're boiled alive before being served. Hell, they even scream in pain as you'd expect, and we think that was enough for the Reggio Council to outright ban lobsters from being served in restaurants.
5.
Feeding the homeless, Las Vegas, Nevada. In some parts of America, you may notice that there is a large rise in homeless people. It's understandable that this may be of concern to a city's reputation, but in order to reduce their particular homeless population, Las Vegas has made it illegal to feed the homeless. Yes, you are able to give the homeless very small quantities of food, but if you're looking to do something charitable like handing out full hampers filled with food, odds are you'll be sent a nice hefty fine from the Las Vegas Council.
4.
Low-hanging pants, Del Cambre, Louisiana. Low-hanging pants is a ridiculous look. Anyone who thinks it's stylish or cool needs a reality check because no one wants to see what they're trying to show off. Well, apparently, this town in Louisiana must have had their fill of the old plumber's crack as a fashion statement, as they created a law that says if you're caught sporting this outrageous look, you'll be fined $500.
3.
Ice cream truck music, Stafford, New Jersey. In 1998, the Stafford Township Council chose to ban the disruptive music played by ice cream trucks. Apparently, there's more than one reason for doing this, as not only is the music really disruptive to the residences of the township, it's also been reported that there's people dumb enough to run straight out into traffic, as well as instances of people not being considerate of other people's property, as it's been reported that people will literally trample over people's lawns just so they can chase down the ice cream truck.
2.
Chewing gum, Singapore. It's a well-known fact that Singapore has quite the reputation for strict laws. In fact, in 1992, Singapore actually banned chewing gum. Sure, it's strict to outright ban something like chewing gum, however, you can kind of see their logic. It seems that no matter what country you're in, chewing gum is always a part of the problem of littering, as people will almost never dispose of their gum properly after they're finished with it. We've all stepped in gum at some point in our lives and wanted to knock someone's head off for it. When asked if this law was too strict, the Prime Minister of Singapore himself responded, quote, "If you can't think because you can't chew, try a banana."
1.
banning all smartphones and laptops from internet cafes, Florida. In Florida, they decided that internet cafes needed to go, as they were being used as a part of an online gambling ring. Now, that's understandable, as gambling is obviously illegal in most parts of the world. However, they should have left the bill to be written by someone who knew what they were talking about. Why is that, you ask? Well, the bill was worded so poorly that they outright banned all smartphones and laptops in the state. Sure, they were successful in shutting down over 1,000 internet cafes, but the backlash for banning smartphones and laptops must have been enormous.
Don't forget to like us and subscribe for more elite facts.